Today we have a video for you. We have just finished a massive pack opening. If you haven't seen the video, go back and watch it. It's on our channel. There were some insane pulls, but there were some rewarding pulls in terms of meta. We've managed to build two decks. Mike's on a Palkia deck and I'm on a Darkrai deck. Both of our deck lists will be up on screen now for you to have a look over. We'll talk about what we're doing between turns and just kind of the mentality behind it and why we've picked certain cards, but this is what we've landed on for now. It seems to be working pretty well. So yeah, this is just a Palkia EX versus a Darkrai EX video for you guys to watch and enjoy.
This is the new two top decks in the meta, and I hate Darkrai. So. But it's going to beat me. I have a feeling it's going to beat me because we played enough to know the way which of the two is the BDIF, best deck in format. We'll have to change our password again from Venom to Spider-Man. We're going with next.
We're doing. I don't know. We'll stay in the Spider universe. Maybe we'll do Miles Morales next. Who knows?
Who's going to go first? You want to go first, don't you?
No, I want to go second so I can get some damage off early.
Well, good luck. You go in second.
Well, thank you. All right, so we didn't brick here, which is good. Oh yeah, if you watched our Mewtwo vs Mewtwo video, this is kind of a similar format. Except now we've got both screens on, so you can see I'm on the right if you didn't clock yet, Mike's on the left.
This guy pulled two rainbow Darkrai's, okay? Two rainbow Darkrai's.
But then off air, why I could build this deck was because I pulled two Weevils in the same pack. Here's the screenshot, by the way, for those of you that don't believe me.
Yeah, I've got a decent start, eh? I've got the three. I was trying for a Palkia there, but I ended up not hitting the Palkia turn one, which is not the end of the world because I can't do anything. Because
yeah. Right. So for me, in theory, I should be able to get out a Sneasel, so I can at least let him sit on the bench. There he is. That's good stuff for me. Pop him down there. Not going to risk the retreat, so I'm just going to do a free 20 damage by attaching energy to Darkrai. Obviously, his new ability, Nightmare Aura. I will just also research just to get some more cards in my hand for next time. Are you
naming this deck the Nightmare? Is that what I saw you doing?
It's called Nightmares, yeah. It's kind of the name of
Nightmares. I had sleepless nights because of this damn deck, Darkrai. Going to take over the format again. I hate it. Really
solid setup. Mike's just one Palkia and Misty Flip away from winning the game, so it makes me nervous when I play this deck.
And this is the thing. I know you've been preaching about how much you love Pokemon communication, but I am going to use Pokemon communication for the second time to try and get a Palkia, and I'm sending Eevee back in the deck, and I'm going to probably get a Manaphy. And I got a Vaporeon. Stuff. The Eevee would have been better because then I could have double energy.
Yeah, true. It would have.
Gonna evolve that just in case. So yeah, I'm not having the greatest of starts here. This is what I'm talking about. From this deck is really good, but what it needs to set up is I needed a Palkia, an Eevee, a Manaphy, and then just start powering up.
We were talking about some techs and maybe considering an Articuno of some sorts in the deck, just another basic attacker that does decent damage. I mean, if that was an Articuno on your bench, it's 2 energies on him. It's not the worst thing. For me here, I am gonna retreat my Darkrai and just clear the Manaphy. Just shut down that engine as soon as I can.
Effectively, if you do this, it's GG for me. I don't see a way back unless I like
Misty
somehow draw 2 cards and it's both a Misty and a flippin' Palkia.
This is just a safety precaution, but I'm playing a Giant Cape for the purposes of Palkia, assuming it's going to be meta, and also the Mewtwo's, just to remove that one-shot ability, forcing them to play a supporter, a Giovanni, but these decks don't really run that. So, yeah. This will clear the Mewtwo. Won't be able to clear his Vaporeon next turn. The deck's just a bit short to do that, but it'll be in good shape.
Yeah, and at this point, you feeling confident about where you are in the game state.
Yeah. Like I say, the tables can... The thing is, he'll use Palkia. If he gets Palkia, he'll put Palkia down. He'll power up Palkia with a Misty if he's lucky. He'll leave my Weevil 1 HP short, 10 HP short. So it will buy me some time. Yeah, so basically this is the tech. Put the energy on the Darkrai, do the extra damage, and then just attack with Weevil.
I bought myself one turn.
You did. Just gonna get out some more cards just in case. We don't need 2 Darkrai's running, so I'm gonna Pokemon Communication a Darkrai out. Should get my last Sneasel just to have it on the bench. I wonder if Pokemon Communication can select the same Pokemon.
No, it can't select the same, but if you have 2 in the deck, it will pull the other one 9 times out of 10, because that's what happens to me. I'll send Vaporeon away, get the next Vaporeon. That's why it's actually...
No point, yeah.
It's a really good card when you know what's in your deck and you play the numbers, right? 50% chance, 10% chance, all that. But, yeah, wow, look who's come. I don't even want to put him on the field.
Look who arrived. I was going to say, there's no point in me playing that Giovanni last turn. It wasn't going to be enough, so save it for something. Like I said, it's just there for that extra 10 when you might need it. You should get 60 off here, so you'll be able to do some damage. Ooh, interesting.
I'm going to go for the 30 from Palkia and then hold out for a Misty turn next turn.
He's definitely bought some time, yeah. This is the... So... I have 2 options. I can either Cyrus out his Vaporeon, kill the Vaporeon, be 1 more prize left. Only problem is he's going to be pounding the Palkia, so that'll be the next attacker. So I would refrain from doing that. Put some damage onto the Palkia. Let me put a Night Spear, a Nightmare, Night Aura onto this Palkia. I'd hold that Cyrus for a clutch endgame finish. I don't need to really use it now. So because of that Nightmare Aura, I now can attack with 70 damage on Weevil.
Yeah, can you please just end this nightmare, please?
So
I would assume your mind is just going, yeah, it's a 2-hit KO. You have 2 turns to hit me, and I still don't hit the Misty.
Exactly. I'm not saying that because I've kind of played the deck, but yes, you're right. It's kind of... This deck's never going to one-shot anyone. It's a 2-turn deck, so you need to make sure you can survive another turn. I know there's no way he can power that up unless he drew a Misty, so it was a bit risk. But even then, still, I have another Weevil on the bench ready.
I mean, I could have prolonged this game by retreating that and just giving you a Vaporeon to just sit there, but
yeah,
I thought...
delaying the inevitable, I suppose. Yeah, there we go. So that's kind of how it works. Bit of a tight start from Mike's deck. I mean, the thing is, this deck, the Weevil Darkrai deck really punishes decks that need to be set up, and if they don't land properly, it capitalizes on that. But nevertheless, let's get into game number 2. Pokemon TCG Pocket is not a game where you can have a consistent result with 1 game. That's why you'll see a lot of the tournaments that we'll host will do best of 3 Swiss rounds. But I think it's better to show skill level over more games versus just plain luck. So that's why we're doing a bit of a best of 3 today. I should probably play instead of talking.
Do you smell that?
It smells
that
like
horrible smell? The
victory.
Smell of defeat?
Well, for you, my house smells like victory.
And I haven't got the best start either.
It's not a bad start though, because you could still do that early damage with Palkia. Not the end of the world.
No, not if I go turn 1.
No, that's true.
Unless I play Misty.
All right, here we go, guys. You're about to see a 4-stack Misty. One hit, clean me out next turn. Game over, GG.
If I get one Misty heads, I'm happy. Just 1. That's all.
That's the thing, right? That's all you need, because you've got Manphy doing 2 waters, you attaching, plus your Misty. That's 4 energies. Your Vaporeon's moving it. But here we go.
Okay, here we go, guys. If I get 4 heads, I automatically win.
It's true. He does.
Game 2, okay?
The moment was too big. The moment was too big.
I'm not even that upset because I basically made peace with that. Misty's kind of a extra. I'm trying to build the deck in a way that you don't rely on Misty. It relies on Manaphy to start, power up your bench, Vaporeon to move it up to a turn 2 for 150. So I'm still in the hunt.
So for me, I'm gonna probably for Professor's Research first to thin out the deck before Pokemon Communication. just to see if I maybe draw a Pokemon. I don't, so I'll use a Pokemon communication. Really looking for that Sneasel. Let's see if we get him.
What's your preferred start? Like, what do you want up front first?
Sneasel.
Sneasel up front, Darkrai on the bench.
Yeah, the tech would be, the ideal start would be Sneasel up front, Darkrai on the bench, attach the energy to Darkrai, dawn it over to Sneasel, do the damage, evolve him next turn. That's kind of how you want to do it.
Do you drop a secondary Darkrai or a secondary Sneasel, or do you hold them?
I normally hold them. Now that people aren't playing Sabrina as much, it doesn't bother me, but also Sabrina's not a problem for this deck because I don't mind whoever's up front I can attack with, and I'm running 2 Leafs, so I can just retreat. I often don't run 2 Darkrai's though, because it's just a lot of energy to try and power up, and it's just a risky free prize. I'd normally just run the 2 Pokemon, put Giant Cape on, and let them sit at 160, and only take in a Darkrai if I lose a Darkrai, or take in another Weevil if I lose a Weevil. So really,
Yeah.
it's also a very good counter to the Pokemon that does damage per bench Pokemon. So I ran out of time, but I was ending my turn anyway. So yeah. So
now I'm sitting in a rock and a hard place here because I need Manaphy, but I'm about to send my Vaporeon, which I also need, away to get the Manaphy. But I don't think there's much left in my deck. There's another Eevee that could come out. Please, Lord. Please.
surely it's a
Arceus,
Manaphy.
not an Eevee, please.
Statistically speaking, it's a Manaphy. Yeah, there you go.
It's a Manaphy.
Sorry, I shouldn't be looking at your screen, but nevertheless.
Yeah, what are you doing? What you doing here, man?
I'm stream sniping.
And I was berated this morning. This one guy I was talking to, it was like, I have to run Leaf in this deck, and it's working. It's working. Thank you, Nate.
I don't know who
I've got the
berated
Leaf.
you. What kind of a unfriendly human would do that? No, the Leaf does really help. I was explaining, like, that's why I'm running 2 Leafs. You're doing it. It's a better X speed. The concept about having more supporter cards or item cards is kind of irrelevant because it's not like Professor Juniper or N where you draw in a massive quantity of cards where it would affect you. The card pool is so limited, so it's not really a problem. So I'm bricking quite hard. I might need to work around some more search cards.
Well,
So-
I'm top decking, so I got nothing in my hand, bro.
He's doing well, he's doing well. I'm going to, in this case, have to play a Darkrai because he will be able to... Well, if he top decks a Vaporeon, he's currently got no cards in his hand. If he top
there's
decks
a
a
lot I need to
Vaporeon...
get.
No,
I need
if
an
you
extra
if you top deck a Vaporeon, you just move everything onto Palkia and you just clean me out.
I'll be 1 energy short because I can't retreat for free.
Ah, that's true.
So
That's true.
I am a bit stuck.
I would still do this because I'm cautious.
If I want to kill him, I need to top deck another Leaf, which is only my deck because of him.
Well,
So-
you need the Vaporeon, so technically you need to top deck a research.
Oh, that's true. So
So you want a research, really? Well, there's your
Top deck
you
the
did
Leaf.
something. It doesn't really help your case though, because you still need the
No,
Vaporeon.
no.
But yeah, you should have said research. It would have been useful. Yeah, if you researched, you would have maybe got the Vaporeon out and then retreat with the lead.
So I gotta think about this. Like, is it better for me just to put some more energy in the field and take the loss of Manaphy and go a prize down, and I think that's probably exactly what I'm gonna do. Because I've set up my my Palkia for next turn.
See, this is where it
So-
gets scary now because the energy train it's there, and I'm concerned. So this is gonna be a play that this is gonna be interesting.
Just drop the cape. I know you want to put the cape down. Put the cape down.
I wish
Come
I had
back,
the
man.
cape. I don't have the cape.
You don't have a cape.
No,
He's
I
gonna
don't
be
have the cape.
Sneasel up then.
So what I am gonna do is Cyrus and pull out that Palkia, just so I can get more damage on it, so I can guarantee knock it out next turn. I will lose the Darkrai for this, but it's just one of those things. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll hit them with Dark Prism.
I wasn't expecting that, Cyrus. I forgot that you had put the 30 on there, but that's the whole thing with the stupid Darkrai and sniping.
you need
everything.
to track the cards. You need to track the cards. Fortunately for me, I kept quiet enough. Mike was powering up the damaged Palkia so I could get a shot of him.
This guy.
He has a big choice to make. He could stall for another turn. He could just clear my Darkrai, but that means he'll lose his Palkia next turn. The question is all about getting that Vaporeon to power up quickly the next Palkia. That's kind of where it's going to be ending up. So we'll see.
I think the best thing for me to do is actually just play this.
See what you get.
Keep energies on the field. I don't have it. I have a Misty for next turn. I should thin my deck out, pull that extra mana fee.
Looking for that Vaporeon, basically.
Yeah, I was, so that I can get a clean possible, but I'm gonna have to do this. I still have 3 energy on the field for next turn, which is the positive.
Yeah, so essentially I'd lose this game if Mike top decks a Vaporeon or gets a high roll Misty. I'll need a cape to survive and win the game. That's kind of where we're at. So it's a bit of a 2 and 2. Although the cape won't help because Palkia is annoying and does 20 damage to the bench. So there's that.
I just destroyed your cape. Batman's got holes in his armor.
It'd be amazing if Giovanni worked with Darkrai's passive.
Calm down, calm down. Darkrai's already broken. It doesn't need more. It does not need more.
Yeah, so that'll be that. This is one of the reasons why I refrain from putting too many Pokemon on bench for that Palkia, but that's okay. Got a good setup.
That's brilliant, Nate. That's the main reason. Don't fill your bench anymore, because if you're versing all of the Palkias, you setting yourself up for
I completely misplayed, and I didn't think I was supposed to attach the energy to Weevil. And that's just the way it is. I thought I had a Dawn in my hand. I didn't even need the Dawn. I don't know what I was thinking. I was probably just talking. Don't do what I just did. Put the energy on Weevil and clear the fucking Palkia.
I was wondering because my Palkia went down by 20 health, and I was like, where did that happen?
No, I misplayed. Yeah, it's fine in the essence of. It depends on this next turn.
I have 2 cards left in my deck. Can one of them be a Vaporeon if I draw it? What do you think?
Probably. But we all know you're going to Misty, right?
Hell no. I don't play these games, bro.
Yeah, so it's GG. I don't, in hindsight, even if I cleared the Palkia, it would have been GG. That's my only consolation for the misplay. But like I say, if I killed him, Mike would have just brought the other Palkia out, do this Vaporeon washout nonsense to it, and then clear. So yeah, that would be game 2 to Mike. Now you know why we play best of 3. I won't concede. I'll let you have the satisfaction.
Yes. Yes.
One of the community members we have in our Discord, his name's Justin, bless him. He always concedes when he knows he's going to lose. And it frustrates me because I never get the satisfaction of winning, like seeing the victory sign, like because I did the last prize. It's just
fine. I give Nate the satisfaction. He beats me all the time.
If you guys have been enjoying this, let us know in the comments, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Go check out the pack opening because there's some very fun pulls, and I've timestamped everything for you. So you don't even need to watch the whole video. You can just click. I'm going second for the 3rd time in a row, which is insane.
This is unfair, but okay.
This is a better start.
Finally. You finally don't brick, and it's the game that I need to win.
We'll have to see.
Okay. I've got a decent-ish start, depending on if I get an Eevee with this Pokeball. Then I'm pretty much... look, I got my Eevee.
Wow, and there you go.
And that's how you want to start, but you also want to go...
Second.
So you can hit that. Gives you
That's literally a perfect start for the Palkia deck.
Yeah, it's gonna put in some unnecessary pressure on my mana fee for an early kill. But as you saw in the last game, it didn't cost me that much to take that early kill, because he can't, as long as he doesn't kill it in
next
this particular turn.
So the only way I can, yeah,
you can though. Do you know how?
Well, I need to flip 2 heads.
No, not only that, and there's one more thing you need to do. Darkrai down, energy on Darkrai, Dawn it to Sneasel, and then hit the 2 heads. But that would, if you had done that, you would have basically set me back an entire turn and ruined my entire game. And I'd break up with you as a friend. Sneasel with the cape, invisibility cloak.
I'm not gonna do that. See, I could put Pokemon communication out for the Darkrai. There's no point in that yet. I'm kind of just gonna hope I get some damage off with this so I can clear him next turn.
And the good reason for that is because if you wait one more turn, you don't need it right now. You might draw another Pokemon, increasing the chances of using the communication for the right reason, or not even needing it this right now. So
my main thing is at least I got 20 on you, which is fine, so I can at least clear the Weevil. If I didn't get anything on you, I wouldn't be able to clear the Weevil because of the low attack. But yeah.
So I've got the energy on Manaphy, which I know Manaphy's gonna die. I've got my Vaporeon out.
Now you're watching this deck work, ladies and gentlemen. This is how a master plays with his Palkia.
This is what Palkia is supposed to do. Okay. I have a communication in my hand, and I'm thinking about whether I should put it on Eevee. There's no real reason for it now. And learning from Nate, I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't send out my Eevee unnecessarily, because if I can draw another Manaphy, then when I hit my Eevee to get my X Palkia out, then there's a better chance. So I'm gonna learn from Nate and not play my communication and
This
hold
is all.
the Eevee in my hand.
This is all practice. This is all scrimming. This is the best way for us to train for tournaments. We're getting stronger. We grow.
Remember, these decks just came out. We still figuring out the math, figuring out the numbers, figuring out the plays.
They're a day old, literally a day old. So I will be able to clear his Manaphy because I do have a Weevil in my hand,
which does prevent me from hitting another turn of
power ups.
Palkia. I could have cleared you with Palkia if you don't take out the Manaphy.
Definitely. He has my Darkrai, which is great for me. We'll just. I'm
just realizing maybe it would have been better to have the Manaphy on the field so that I could have swapped into the Manaphy and done it one more time.
Maybe. But
I guess I didn't take that chance.
I'm just gonna put the energy on anyway. I'm not really worried about the damage. It's just to start powering up Darkrai, and there is my giant cape just to secure that one-hit ability in case he's Sabrina's or something.
Nick, why didn't you put the damage on my bench Pokemon?
You can't.
It only targets active Pokemon.
Yes.
Holy moly. Okay, I thought it could go anywhere.
No. Only your active Pokemon. It's fine, guys. The deck's a day old. It's fine. We need to learn the deck still.
I feel better now.
Oh no, I would have. That was broken. If I could do that, I had Cyrus in my hand. I'll just pull your Palkia out straight and then just do another 70 to him. But I think that would be a bit busted. First prize to me, although a little bit meaningless, but it does slow down his energy cycle quite a bit.
If you hadn't taken it out, I could have won the game in the next turn, but now I'm stuck. I'm gonna have to take up one thing. I'm gonna go with Vaporeon. I'm a very safe player. I don't really play with gambles.
Well, you're definitely able to do 60 damage with this Vaporeon.
Yeah, and the main reason why that's a good thing is by putting 60 damage on you.
Why don't you Pokemon communication for another Palkia?
I guess, but I wanted to have the Manaphy just in case things go bad. But yeah, that's probably was the better.
Do you think playing the Eevee down was maybe a misplay on your part, just mentally?
No, the misplay was dropping the Manaphy. I should have gone for the Palkia. I keep calling it Kyurem.
Because it looks like a Kyurem.
I wish it was Kyurem.
Next set, Gen 5. It's coming. Yeah, unless they skip another 2 gens. So that is good, consistent damage. Just a standard Darkrai attack, spread some damage, attack with Weevil. Painful, because there's not much else I can do in terms of setup.
Yeah, but I think you've got this game. I don't see me winning it from here because I just don't have the unless I top deck a Misty and hit you twice. I just drew Misty.
Well, let's see what happens.
Yeah, I'm not using it now though. So now what I'm doing is I'm putting that up. I'm going to hit a leaf to get my leaf that Nathan fought with me this morning and said I have to put in my deck. He was trying to help me. And I'm going to switch to that to take the KO on that. And then if he can't revenge kill me, I will have one turn to power up my Palkia to destroy him for the win. Everything will rely on my mistake.
Let's see. Yeah. So
Because I've with that 20 snipe on your bench, it makes your cape effectless. So, like I said, all I gotta do now is flip. I gotta flip 2 heads to beat you and win the game. Think I can do it? Or have you got a
we'll
plan?
have to see. We will have to see.
Unless you have another plan here.
Well, I know for a fact you don't run Sabrina, so I'll be safe with that. Or does he? Do you run Sabrina? I thought you just ran the Cyrus.
No, it's just the one Cyrus. I don't have space in this deck. I would like to actually run the Sabrina. It's something
I have the Cyrus, so I can revenge kill and get rid of the Vaporeon. So it's going to rely on the Misty Flip.
I planned for this. I knew this was an opportunity.
Now, the only way Mike wins is if he gets that Misty Flip. Otherwise, it's going to take... Or not only way he wins, he might still win. But it's going to take some time to rebuild that Palkia.
I just wish I could see what my next card was going to be, because it makes a big difference. Okay? Okay. We're going to do this.
I go big or go home. Probably going to roll like 7 Misties.
Because I even got the Vaporeon in my hand. I could have gone for another Palkia, but that makes no difference. The only way I'm winning this right now is, yeah. So you ready for this?
All right, let's see.
Okay, just so you know, I flip tails first on Misty more than 50% of the time. So.
I'm so sorry. That's just the way it is with Misty. Right, so what I'm thinking is that it's pretty much game. In my mind, I'm thinking it's pretty much game. He can't kill me without another power-up. Check his discard pile. I think he's used both Misties. No, he's still got one. He's only running one Misty. It's fine. Maybe the second Misty might be useful.
2 Misties. There's two.
Oh, okay, well, he's still got one more Misty, so he could still draw a Misty. It's
You're
not
saying I'm going to
completely
top deck
over.
Misty and go through this again.
You just need 1 heads this time. You just need 1 heads. I don't think I have a Darkrai left. I do. This is perfect. He has the tech. I can Pokeball for the Darkrai and Pokemon Communication Darkrai away for the Weevil.
I mean, you've got the game unless I top deck Misty and hit heads. I mean, there's nothing else I can do. I can't stall you with one of my other cards. It won't really last long retreating Vaporeon. I'll just be delaying the inevitable. I've got to top deck Misty now. If I just got 1 heads on Misty.
It doesn't matter which one I do here, so I'm just going to attach to Darkrai, just get as much damage as I can, and hopefully attack before the timer runs out.
Quickly, you got 2 seconds. Oh, you're so lucky on my timer. It was 0 seconds.
Right, well now, even if I had the Weevil up front, it doesn't matter. Palkia clears that. I didn't have another cape. It was in the discard pile. Unless Mike top decked a Misty, doesn't look like it, then I think it's GG. Unless he stalls a bit.
I'll stall a bit. Why not?
See, this is good because I have to do this again, which is painful.
It means I get 1 more turn to wait for Misty.
He's just waiting for Misty. This is the thing. I can't. I don't have another cape. I don't have another Cyrus. Maybe worth considering another Cyrus, because if I had another Cyrus now, I could get that Palkia out and win the game. Again, I need to be mindful of that Vaporeon, because that Vaporeon can do 60 damage and clear me. So, with that being said...
Yeah, but you got 80. If you had it down by another 20, then you would be worried.
So I'd be fine for now. So I'm just going to do another Nightmare Aura just to keep chunking damage as much as I can. I'll just throw out a research just to draw the rest of my deck out, so I can have what I have. That's not bad. This is decent. what I drew for the next turn. We'll have to see if Mike top decks the
Is the max damage you can do 100?
110 with Giovanni.
Okay, I'm dead next turn.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, it's coming down to the absolute wire.
I just
He
need
needs two heads. That's it.
2 heads. And Misty has flipped tails every game so far that I've played with Nate. So
It's gonna get 6 heads, guys. Watch.
is there a special way to flip, or is it just RNG?
I think it's, I don't know.
No!
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, that's painful. That's painful. But that will be the game. But yeah, that will be game 3 to me. 2-1. Very close game 3.
Well done, well done, well done. But I think it's a really good showcase of the 2 decks in the meta.
Yeah.
I do think Darkrai is the deck to beat. I also think that Darkrai players are going to need to be mindful that there will be a lot of Palkia players. And will be interesting to see how many decks can squeeze in a Yan Mega X to counter that Darkrai. But I think out of the fact that we came out of opening, what, 40 packs each minimum?
Yeah, around 50 to 60 packs, yeah.
Yeah, and we both came away with enough cards to build 2 meta decks. These 2 meta decks that you guys have just seen now.
Yeah.
So it was a really nice way to start the set, and I think just having a foothold in the new meta for the next 3 months, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, definitely.
But see that defeat there.
just a testament. Look how much damage Darkrai does over the course of the game as well. 570. It's not a lot once off, but it's very consistent. But anyway, hopefully the next time we'll maybe look at building an Infernape deck and a Yanmega deck. We've got the cards for it, so we definitely are keen to build some of that. Also looking at the old patch, me and Mike both were running Mewtwo, so we're going to look at reworking our Mewtwo decks to see if it can still work within the new meta, and then probably post a video on that. So a lot of deck building and deck versus meta deck battles coming to the channel. So share it with your friends, stay in tune. Join the Discord. We've just included, I'll show you quickly. Just finished building our Discord server, so feel free to join. The link will be in the description. We've just opened up a new deck portal where you can filter the decks by if there's got EX Pokemon, no EX Pokemon, or dark types, psychic types, whatever you're looking for. So very, very useful piece of information. And yeah, just come and be a part of the community.
Yeah, and you can come help me in the community beat Nate, because I can't beat him. Can't beat him in FPL, can't beat him in Pokemon. I can only beat him in tournaments, but outside of tournaments, I cannot beat this guy. So
which I'd argue is probably the best way for you, because I'd rather win in tournaments than not. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. That will be us for today. Stay tuned for some more content, and good luck with your pack opening, because I don't feel disheartened. It's the first day. I think we just got really lucky. There's time, so don't worry about it.